We would like to begin this message today by saying that as the springtime is coming and you're all about to rise in your true power, to rise manifesting your true selves and expand into your dreams, visions, desires, it is very important to align your energy centers with the higher vibrations of creation in a way that really, when your chakras are aligned, they serve you as a beacon, they serve you as a lantern, showing your path and leading you towards the next step, the next checkpoint on your journey. So when you have these centers purified, cleared, and activated, this would allow you to see, to spot easily, more easily, opportunities, to manifest more easily, synchronicities, and you will also have a better discernment of whether you need to take an action and when you need to take such an action. So a practice that you can do in order to activate your chakras and not only activate them, but align them with your higher mind is the following. You can visualize the different chakras as orbs of the different lights. Like, for example, you have the red one on the perineum, the orange one on your navel, solar plexus gold, green is the heart center, light blue is the throat chakra, violet, dark blue is in the third eye, violet is in the crown, and above you, you have the eighth chakra, the white one, which is the higher mind, the soul star chakra. And what you can see in these orbs of light is you can see eyes, but you can see them as a kind of a symphony, a melody that is playing. When you breathe in, all the chakras, all the orbs light, and you visualize one by one how the eyes are opening. The red one, the orange one, so on and so forth. And this is the first level of the practice. When you get attuned to it, you can move to the next level where you actually see the eyes within your chakras are all looking up. So the perineum chakra is charging the navel chakra. The navel is charging the solar plexus. The solar plexus is charging the throat one. The throat one is charging the third eye, the crown chakra, and the crown chakra is looking straight into your higher self. A brilliant white eye, brilliant white light, filling this eye, and the eye itself is also looking above. And this practice will really connect you to your higher self, connect you to the version of you that is the highest expression of yourself. And by doing it regularly, really will purify your centers and also activate them in a way that is harmonious, balanced, and in a way that allows you and assists you in moving forward on your path. I thank you for listening this welcoming message.
Hello, dear friend, and we thank you wholeheartedly for this beautiful message and practice.
We thank you as well. It's always a gift to co-create such a magical experience. How may I serve you today?
I wanted to ask you, and this practice is also one way of connecting to our higher self, but how can we deepen our connection with the higher self and recognize the guidance, its guidance?
One way, of course, is through doing this practice, and then you can allow your higher mind to guide you, your inner intuition and wisdom to guide you on this practice and also expand upon it. For example, you can visualize your higher mind. You can really give it a form, give it a taste, give it a smell, give it a flavor. You can visualize your higher mind, the soul star, like the soul star chakra above your head. You can see the eye. Within the eye, you can see in meditative pose your higher mind, your higher self, shining in bright white light. And just speak your will to your higher mind. Say it that you wish to, that you're ready for more visceral guidance, that you're ready to listen to its wisdom, to start seeing more and more from his or her perspective. And of course, with practicing, with devotion, with determination, this would activate. You can see from the higher mind, from the higher self, just a beam of white light going straight into your chakras. Imagine how this beam of light is just charging the eyes within each of them, and see them how it's like a symphony. They're opening one after another, first from the top one, opening one after another to the bottom one, and then from the bottom one after another. And you can even focus on the sounds. You can visualize that these eyes within the chakras are making specific sounds. Like you start from more bass one on the lower center and you go to more higher toning as you go upwards. So this is one way you can start working with your higher mind.
This is beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I also wanted to ask you, when we are doing ceremonial magic, we are invoking angels around us. And I was wondering, why are our angels invested into fulfilling our will?
Because angels are part of your being. Angels are just representations, symbols through which you can have access to the deeper levels of your consciousness. And by invoking angels, by working with angels, even with demons, you are invoking these parts of your lower and of your higher self, of your higher dimensions and lower dimensions. And it's playing with yin and yang. In order to move forward, to be an integral being, you need to see the light, but also see the dark. And the angels are representing the light. The demons are representing the dark. The angels are representing the light, and the demons are representing the dark. So when you're working with angels, you are seeing these light aspects, and because they're part of you, but part of your higher dimensions, angels see you as God. And this is why they manifest. Because when the will is coming from the heart, with, of course, combining the will, the visualization, the heart loving energies, and the breath, these are all the tools that you need for a perfect manifestation. And then, of course, after that, you just let go and don't expect and insist on any results from the ritual.
So is it the same with demons? Just like angels fulfill our will, just like they represent that higher part of us that is actually manifesting what we truly desire. Is it the same with demons manifesting also what we desire?
The angels, they manifest without expecting anything in return. While working with demons, it's always requires a gift, a sacrifice, or an offering. This is why also they have these titles, Great King or Great and Mighty President, Duke, Marquis, so on and so forth. they expect to receive such a gift, such an offering. And when you manifest through working with demons, it's more, if you haven't purified enough yourself and you start working with demons, they can indulge on that parts of you that are connected to the lower self. And this is not a bad thing, of course. This is something from part of your shadow that it will be enlightened through working with demons. But of course, it can bring a lot of energies that you need to transform, you need to heal. While working with angels, it's just, it's more the divine part. It's more coming from the higher realms. And therefore, the manifestation could be slower, but in a way more stable. While working with demons, the manifestation could be faster, but more kind of a bumpy ride.
So, if I understand correctly, demons can assist us in purifying our lower self, in letting go of what is not representative of our true self. And at the same time, they can also fulfill our desires. For example, if you would like to manifest a better home or a vehicle that can assist us in traveling and seeing beautiful places, so on and so forth. Would you say this is correct?
Yes, yes, they can manifest all these things, but they can also bring energies that that you will need to work on, that you will need to transform in a way that could in times bring you down, meaning that these energies that come from this manifestation, the first thing is, of course, you need to provide an offering, a gift, but then the manifestation will come with energies that you might not be expecting. This is why when you work with demons, it's very important how you use your words, how you structure your will when you are saying it to the demons in a way that brings harm to none, to it's for the highest good of all, health and life, respecting for all beings, so on and so forth. And this is not by hazard. This is exactly so that you give these parameters to these beings. But again, it can have these unexpected, bumpy manifestations. So, for example, a home, if you're manifesting it with a demon, could come faster. Yes. If you're working with, let's say, Angel, Archangel Sandalphon from Malkuth, it could come slower, but it could come in a way that is more in alignment with your true self, more harmonious.
Thank you. And would you say that when the manifestations through working with demons come, if they come in a way that is not of service to all, would you say that this reflects a part of us that is inclined to service to self? And the demon in this way is doing a service to us by reflecting this part that needs to be purified.
Exactly. Exactly. It will bring the shadow within you, but not in a way that is negative. You will be able to see it very clearly. And then you're able to take the necessary actions in order to purify it, transform, and heal it, and finally, ultimately integrate it within the wholeness of your being.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In my magical practice, I, especially when I'm surrounded by angels, I can feel that my vibration is high, that I am aligned with my true self, and sometimes I feel inspired to sing. And I've heard before that angels love when we sing, and I wanted to ask you, why is that?
Because when you're singing, you're putting more of your heart energy into the singing. You don't just sing. When you sing, you really put your true self into the song. You put your higher self, you put your inner being into the song, if I could say like this. And when you say your will by singing, this could be this could have very profound effects on your manifestation rituals, especially when it's coming from the heart, because the sound has a specific vibration. It has a harmonic resonance that angels are resonant, are in alignment with it. And when you sing it from your heart, it's like from your truest selves, from your divine selves, from the God and Goddess I am that you are, then you are speaking, you are singing your will. And because they're a reflection of your God Goddess, they are parts of your higher dimensions, just reflecting them here. This is a permission slip that you could use in order to really amplify your magic rituals.
So this makes me feel inspired to also sing mantras that are in ancient languages that are saying something that feels dear to my heart. I can sing it, sing the mantra when I'm surrounded by angels.
Yes,
And this could also make a beautiful song made of divine ancient mantras.
yes. And you can also play with the toning. You can swap them, you can change them like with more basal tone and going up to higher toning.
Thank you. I will most definitely try this.
Thank you.
I had also an interesting, beautiful experience during my path working. One of the tarot cards that is connected to this path, its meaning is financial stability. And I felt inspired to interact with the character from this tarot card and ask them how did they manage to achieve financial stability. And their response was a smile. And it was a very beautiful, childlike smile, like a very big smile, very carefree attitude. And as I'm going back, mm, the successes that I've had with manifestations were in these moments when I was most carefree and most when my mind was most absent from thinking about financial stability, but just in a childlike, playful state, doing something that I love, not even thinking about challenges. So I wanted to share this with you and see if you'd like to share something about it.
When the lady from the tarot card smiled, it's just reflecting to you, as you said it, that with a smile, with being carefree, you are more in alignment with your primordial self. Your primordial self does not have any worries, is just being present in the here and now, is just fully aligned with his or her true will, and is seeing always the positive without invalidating the negative, and it's merging these polarities in a way that it moves forward in full integrity, in the wholeness of his being. So when you smile, especially when you're smiling at your challenges, you're already showing to your higher mind that you're ready for more, not ready for more challenges. Of course, they come with the more you climb up the Jacob's ladder, more challenges are coming, but also you're becoming more and more proficient in dealing with these challenges. So the challenge at first, when it appears, you might really put you down, but then you are getting up on your feet, and it's becoming better and better and easier with every challenge. So these challenges are blessings, and by smiling to them, you're really showing to your higher mind, I am ready for more. I'm ready for more expansion. And the higher mind will create these synchronicities. You are creating these synchronicities through your higher mind. And of course, you can achieve such success as the woman from the tarot card.
Thank you very much for your wisdom, for your guidance, for your loving energy and presence.
As I am very grateful for yours, okay, thank you. Thank you for this beautiful interaction. And as always, my unconditional love to you and to all. Good day.